We flew all the way from Seattle to Hawaii
Keep going.
to capture the stories of local legends. But the moment we landed, our first Hawaii ride-along was canceled.
Felt like a loss, but a little bit of a win.
We didn't even see it coming. But what happened next made this trip legendary. This is Local Service Legendz, Hawaii.
Plus, I love this kind of weather.
Well, the first day for filming did not go as planned. Unfortunately, the company that we were working with had to cancel, and that was a bit of a bummer. But we're probably going to try to reschedule with them in hopefully the next time that we do come. But we did get prepped. We kind of understood the lay of the land and like figure out the places where we want to do our shots at. Also, I got some more opportunities on Oahu, so we are going over to Oahu, so it'll be exciting to go over there and get some film, with some local service legends. So felt like a loss, but a little bit of a win, so I'm excited.
After our first company canceled, we were fortunate enough to have industry friends step in. The very next day, Sonia connected us with Termite Pest Control. And that's how we met Justin, who's about to show us how termite stations protect homes in Hawaii.
Okay, hi, I'm Justin with Hilo Termite and Pest Control on the Big Island of Hawaii. And today I'm at one of my longtime customers. This is a student housing facility. We have the Centricon termite bait system here for the prevention of subterranean termites, and we're gonna go stroll around the building and check in the bait stations.
So how did you get into pest control?
Actually, to be honest, I've known one of the employees since I was a kid. I think you're gonna meet him. His name is Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he pretty much taught me all I know about pest control, and also Steven too, and Rodney, Steven's dad, the owner of Hilo Termite. Yeah, so I've been with them for going on 14 years. Okay.
Zoom out.
Pretty much I just go around inspecting these termite bait stations. This is the Centricon bait. And as I go along, I inspect, for any visible termite damage.
There are certain symptoms or signs that...
There can be symptoms and signs, like with the structure, the wood. It can be kind of crinkled up, it looks soft. Sometimes it can be like almost paper thin. There's a lot of times people don't know that they have it until it's too late, until they've gone throughout the house. They just move really fast.
The type of termites that are here can do significant damage just in a few months, like 2 to 3 months. You could, if they get infested into a building structure.
Oh yeah, that's very true. Sometimes I've even seen it like in a matter of weeks. They could do a lot of damage. Yeah, they don't take a break.
What would you say has been like the worst type of scenario you've encountered in your experience?
Oh, worst type of scenario. There's so many. There's been houses like devastatingly just destroyed houses. Houses just gotten destroyed by these little insects, and there was one incident where the owner had demolished the whole house because it was too costly to repair. So it was better for them to just tear it down and rebuild another house. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And just this one gets kind of stuck. But as long as the bait is still intact, it's still good. It can last for several years in the ground, monitoring.
This little station takes down entire termite colonies. Termites eat the bait, carry it home, and the whole colony collapses over time.
I noticed there's a lot of bait stations for the termite. Is this how
Yes.
you have to strategically set it up? Is there a kind of a method to the madness in terms of the spacing?
The spacing is usually about 10 feet 10 to 12 feet apart. That pretty much is enough for the size of the building, and because the ground termites, they forage, they build multiple tunnels under the ground, so they more than likely they'll hit at least one of the stations, and it's all kind of one bait in a station can eliminate one colony.
For you, what is the part or the element of this job that really intrigues you the most, that intrigues your curiosity the most?
What intrigues me is getting down to the core of it, getting down to the controlling of the infestation. It kind of brings me some, fulfillment, I guess you can say. I like helping people. I like helping, customers getting rid of this pest, pretty much.
From the next generation to the original, Steven, future owner, sits alongside Walter Cato, who's been with Hilo Pest Control since the founders.
How did the Hilo Termite get started?
So it started from my grandpa. So my grandpa started it, handed it on to my father, and then I'm gonna be third generation owner.
3 generations. Most businesses don't even get to the end of the first generation. What do you think has been the piece that has really separated you guys from other companies?
I think it's just the service we provide. A lot of people like how, I guess, roots it is over here. So I mean, everything is local. All the people are, local people here, so they know how to talk to the people, they know how to interact with the locals, and we just provide good service that everybody, reliable, come back.
What does community mean to you guys when you hear that word?
Everybody tries to help everybody out. Building the relationships with the customers, getting to know them. Some of the customers, I've known them for, as long as I've worked here. I've been servicing them for, 18, 19 years already. So, I know, a lot of their families. I know, a lot of the things that they're involved in. It's sometimes it gets a little bit more personal than just work. I mean,
what would you say are some of the just common misconceptions that people have that you hear all the time? It's like, that's not really how it works.
I mean, I think for the most part, we try to be kind of upfront with the customers, and we try to, explain things to the best of our knowledge. But, I guess everybody just kind of has pre-existing, ideas how things work. But, we just have to kind of explain to them and show them, this is how we do it. And, there's a reason why. And, at the end of it, we can all understand.
As Steven looks ahead to the future, he's joined by Walter Cato, a leader with 54 years of experience in pest control, and one of the few who's been there since the company's founders.
You being a part of a company that is third generation, and you seeing it going on to the next generation, what has that been like for you?
Oh, I've been in this type of business for 54 years. Wow. Started in 1971. Had my ups and downs. I mean, falling down. that's the ups and downs. Fall down, get up.
How has this industry changed, from that starting point in the early 70s to today?
I've worked with chemicals that they banned. I mean, there's a whole list of chemicals that the EPA banned, they don't use no more. I've worked with all of them. Basically, I tell them, I'm a living example of banned chemicals. I'm still alive.
Yep, you smile. Yeah. Being a part of this transition with the multi-generational, what has it been like for you being in the community?
Oh, for me, it's been great. I was coaching him T-ball when he was 6 and 7. I'm talking about way back. I've seen him grow up.
From Walter's 54 years in the industry to Kenzie's 4 decades at Hilo Termite, this company's story is about people. Kenzie has worked with the founder, the second generation, and now the third, carrying the legacy forward in every step of the way.
I'm Kenny Bautista. I work for Hilo Termite and Pest Control. And what I'm doing right now is in termite inspection. While I'm doing my drawing, I do my inspection.
Oh, wow.
Time.
Okay, yeah, awesome.
This is the area right here where we stay. the shelf, the car part.
Kinsey sketches the layout of the property so he can track each spot where he finds potential termite damage.
So what I'm doing right now is looking for termite, drywood termite droppings. And this is almost like, but when you look at them, it's smuds. It's smashed. Termite doesn't smash. You see that smash right there?
Mm-hmm.
So termite droppings doesn't smash. Wood dropping is the wood.
Okay.
So they're eating the wood.
And it just kind of spits it out.
And just, well, the other
Or
way.
yeah, the other way.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
there we go.
And didn't see any evidence of drywood termites and subterranean termites.
And which one out of the two are the most kind of devastating?
Subterranean termites.
Okay, because those are the ones that can, in the course of a few months, really decimate a
Yes.
home.
They can do it in a week.
Wow. How did you get into pest control?
So you guys met Steven.
Yep.
Okay. His grandfather hired me
Oh wow.
40 years ago.
Wow.
So that's how long I've been with Hilo Termite. His name was Robert Ono.
Okay.
And then I worked for the son, Rodney Ono. Now it's Steven Ono. And right now it's just working because of him for
That's
this company. So.
All right, aloha. Thank you.
A beautiful conclusion to a great ride along with Hilo Termite. Until next time, guys.
Plus, I love this kind of weather.